What in the world is Gryph Frontier? So if you all noticed in my Popcorn video that I posted a little before this, the publisher of the game is apparently not Yostar and it's not Hypergryph. It's something called Gryph Frontier. And this is like a brand new company that is under Hypergryph, although it's like a subsidiary of them. You can think of it like how there's MiHoYo, and then MiHoYo afterwards spawned a HoYoverse, which it's kind of the same company, yet they're also like two distinct things of their own. So you can see how Gryph Frontier is promoting quite a few different game titles as well. You can see Popcorn at the bottom, and then Astris is in the middle, followed by Arknights Endfield, the one game that everybody is very excited about. So this company is a bit surprising because it's not based in China. If you actually go and search up Gryph Frontier on your website and see where they're posted, they're actually in Singapore. And they have like their own office space that is right here in my home country. So I'm kind of surprised that they've actually branched out, and it's a pretty damn good sign that they've done that, because when you're able to branch out the game, like we're not just talking about China to another country, but anywhere to somewhere else. It allows your company to grow, it allows your company to have a lot more publicity and hopefully get a wider global audience. And I think that's what Hypergryph is trying to do over here. And it's exciting because this kind of implies that all the three game titles that you see here, they won't have like a second publisher anymore. There won't be an outside company that interferes with them. All these three games are very likely to be published by Hypergryph themselves, which is great to see. Like, I think one of the things that a lot of people hope for Endfield is that it's not run by a second company anymore, and instead it's everything under Hypergryph's charge. You can definitely be assured then that Endfield is one of those games that is probably going to have all servers running at the same time and all servers having generally the same treatment, which is good to see. Other things that goes on over here in this page, you can go to the products page, which will show you details of the different games that they have, and even link you to their official website if you want to go and take a look at it then. Just click on the banner and you'll be linked into their page. Will I be playing Astris when it releases, if any of you are wondering? To which I say yes, probably I'll give the game a try. It looks interesting enough of a game. I cannot tell if this is going to be a gacha game. I really hope not, and that instead it's a very fun base game for you to play. These two girls seem like the main character, and they kind of feel like they're the only ones in this world, I'll be honest. The only few people that you'll be playing as you get into here. But there really isn't too much details as to what is going to happen in the game. There is pre-alpha footage of the game that is released on YouTube, but it's like 2 years ago that you see this. With this being what it looks like 2 years ago, you would think that the game is pretty refined by now and maybe waiting for its release. But it seems cool enough. It feels like it's an adventure game, one where you have to navigate the world. There's a whole storyline to it. Interesting abilities, boss fights that might happen. Almost like as if you're playing Nier Automata, I would say. So I am excited to see what this is going to be about. It's probably going to be both a mobile game and a PC game. If it's not PC, I'd be a tad bit surprised. But for what it is, like, yeah, I'm excited for Astris. I do have to say though that this approach that Hypergryph is going for, creating their own company and then basically being their own publisher as well, it's not going to be an easy thing. They did do a mass hiring early last year when they announced Endfield. They did the trailer. The funny story about Endfield is that right after the trailer got released, a lot of you might not have been aware of this, but in the official social media page of Hypergryph, they immediately put job applications up, and it was tons of them, which a lot of people thought, oh, when that trailer goes out, it meant Endfield was going to be released in that year. No way, that game was still in like its baby form. It's nowhere close to completion. But as to what the progress is for Endfield now, are there any leaks, any pictures of the game? You might see a bit on Twitter because of that little drama that happened some time ago, but it definitely still seems like the game is fresh. Like, give it some time. It's not going to release in 2023 for sure. It maybe might not even come out in 2024. Honestly, when Arknights first did their trailer, it was 3 years of a gap before they even released the official game of Arknights. So it might just take the same time span, considering the fact that Endfield is so much larger of a game, and yes, they are having a lot more staff involved in their company now, but you need that amount of staff to match the level of game development that you go for. I am very, very excited to see what Endfield is going to become. That's a game that I'm definitely going to be playing, and I hope that Hypergryph does keep a bit of their promise that it's going to be a revolutionary RPG game, open world that we get to experience like no other. It's going to be challenging, the road ahead for Hypergryph, because now everything about a new game they release is on their own hands. They have to handle the marketing, they have to handle the publishing, they have to handle all the customer service. Like, this is definitely going to be a very daunting task for them, and I do wish them the best of luck, and I believe in them. As someone who deeply follow their projects and seeing how passionate of a company they are, we all hope that they do well. So that's that to mention for you guys, and let me know how you feel with this brand new company that appears. How hopeful do you feel for every single new game release that Hypergryph does? Hope you have enjoyed the video. See you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye.